Hey there, so you're thinking about making a move here to Provo, Utah. Today I am actually in Provo and I'm going to be sharing with you really just some reasons why people are drawn here to Provo, why they want to move here to Provo, why Provo is really a great fit for some. And really, I'm going to share with you kind of my experience of living in Provo several years ago, and we're going to hop into it right now. Mariah Koehle here. Welcome back to the channel, or welcome to the channel if this is your very first time here. I'm a licensed and active real estate agent here in Utah, and this channel is literally everything you need to know about eating, working, playing, sleeping, and living in the Salt Lake City, Utah area. If that is of interest to you, consider subscribing down below and make sure you tap that bell for notifications so you are notified every week we drop a new video. We hear from people like you all the time who are looking to make a move, looking to relocate, or looking to buy or sell a home here in Utah, and we absolutely love it. So if you're thinking about making a move in a week, in a month, or even a year from now, feel free to give us a call, shoot us a text, or send us an email, and it'd be our absolute pleasure to connect with you. So today I'm really excited to share with you some 10 reasons of why people are making a move here to Utah, why Utah has, and really the Provo area, why it has been such a good fit for some people. Number one, and you can hear it right behind me. Provo is a family-friendly community. There today I am, near a park that my husband and I actually have been to so many times. This park that I'm actually at is called Kiwanis Park. And every year during the 4th of July, they have what's called the Freedom Day Festival. Yes, the Freedom Day Festival. And they have a 5 and a 10K race. They actually have a kids race that's right here that starts and ends right at this park. And it's so fun. When I look back in pictures, like my parents have come and they've run the race with me before. We've had cousins, we've had aunts, uncles, everything. And we all end up meeting here at this park. So number one is really the family friendly, environment that Provo has to offer. Number two, I kind of just touched on this, is just the number of activities, the festivals that are here in Utah, because it's so geared for families. You are really, they have farmers markets that are here. They have the different festivals, like I'd mentioned, the Freedom Day Festival, where they've got runs, where, races that there, but then they also have what's called the Stadium of Fire. And the Stadium of Fire is something that we have been to, many times during that 4th of July. And it's if you've been there, you'll know what I'm talking about. If you haven't, it might be something you want to put on your bucket list, because it is a really, really fun festival. And it's a night, there's a bunch of singing and dancing, and at any rate, it's just an incredible show with fireworks and all of that as well. So the family friendly, the different festivals. Number three, you can tell it's beautiful. Provo is a beautiful place. I'm on the east bench of Provo right now, so you can see we're nestled right down below. We're nestled right down below the mountains, and it's a beautiful place. Moving really on to the next one, I'm talking about like the beauty here too, is just Provo Canyon is just slightly north of where the Provo City Center is. So Provo Canyon, you've got great hiking, great biking. In the summertime, they have tubing where you can float down the Provo River. It's a beautiful, beautiful place. And like I'm saying, like the access to the outdoors is incredible. And then Provo actually has a ski resort. Yes, Provo has a ski resort, and it's Sundance. Sundance is gorgeous. It is this quaint little ski resort that's right through Provo Canyon. If you're going to Provo, if you're going through Provo Canyon, it's right on the left-hand side. You go up Sundance just a little bit, and it's small, it's lovely, but it's actually really fun winter, spring, summer, or fall. People think like, oh, you can just go to Sundance in the winter time to go skiing, but you can actually go all year long. I've had clients that have purchased up in Sundance before too, and really like the 4 seasons there are fantastic. I know we have had friends that have rented cabins up in Sundance, and going there in the summer, it's really like the air is crisp, and it's a fun place to be. There's a great little restaurant that's there too. So the proximity to those outdoor activities, you've got, like I said, You've got that ski resort, which really leads me into number 5, which is the proximity. Proximity here in Provo, you are about 30 minutes south of Salt Lake City. But because of where Provo is located, you've got the Provo airport that is right here in Provo. So I know, we know lots of people that take that Provo, that will take flights out of that Provo airport. And it just, the convenience of it is really spectacular. The proximity that you are to Salt Lake as well is pretty, I mean, is very nice too. 30 minutes. Usually, you're on the I-15 and getting there, it's an easy commute. So if you are taking a position or you've got a job that's in Salt Lake, the proximity to that is really nice. Like I said, the proximity to the canyons, to the outdoor activities is really phenomenal as well. Number 6 is really you're probably seeing all these people behind me too going around because I'm at a park. There are a lot of active people that are out and about and wanting to do different things here in Provo. I was just watching, kids playing at the park. You've got people roller skating. You've got somebody that's skateboarding. You've got people that are, laying reading a book here. So just a lot of people love being out and about, enjoying nature, and that's a really nice thing. A pro of what brings people here to Provo is just simply all the activities, which kind of leads me into number 6 as well. Is downtown. You are going to see downtown is really charming. You've got a lot of the historic buildings that are downtown as well, but some really tasty restaurants as well. So you're going to have some fun little boutique kind of shops there. So you've got awesome, restaurants, you've got some great shops. And there is a comedy club that is a clean comedy club that we have gone to a couple of times. And every time I go, I'm like, this is so funny. I need more of this in my life. So just kind of going along with that entertainment. Moving right along kind of goes along with entertainment, also kind of goes along with the family friendly, are just the different facilities that are here in Provo. The different facilities, like I'm talking about with the parks, with the recreation. Parks and recreation are a big one here, and the cleanliness of it all. So you're going to see a lot of like outdoor pavilions. You're going to see bathrooms at a lot of the parks, and they're clean and they're nice and they're, something that you would actually want to take your family to. There is what's called the Provo Rec Center. The Provo Rec Center is awesome. My kids absolutely love the Provo Rec Center. It's an indoor facility, and actually they have an outdoor part to it too, with a park, and they've got a couple of water slides that are on the outside. But the Provo Rec Center, if you are a resident here, it is dirt cheap. I mean, it is really like, it is cheap. If you are a non-resident, it's still affordable. Prices have gone up over the years. I remember when we were, used to take our kids here, but they've got like a huge indoor like water park. They've got like a lazy river that goes around. They've got a couple of indoor water slides that are there as well. So something for everybody. They've got an indoor running track there, a lot of, the gym, all the machines, everything too. So it is a pretty phenomenal place to be. So Provo, those outdoor facilities, the indoor facilities are super nice. They've got something called Seven Peaks, which is now Splash Summit, and it's a really fun just outdoor water park. So the facilities, the outdoor activities, there is a lot to do here in Provo. And then going on to number 8, really the cost of living. The cost of living here in Utah, and especially Provo, is going to be considerably lower than in some of the surrounding areas or surrounding cities, even in Salt Lake. But Provo tends to be, has more affordability. And one of the reasons too, you've got Brigham Young University, which is a national university, very well known. And that university, it draws in a lot of people, draws in a lot of professors, draws in a lot of just different things here in Utah. So for many, we know professors that teach there, and it is a big, it's a big thing that people love being close to that university. And then some of that, like I said, the cost of living, there's a lot of And this kind of actually goes along with family friendly, but you're going to see a lot of discounts like student discounts, military discounts, family discounts. Monday's family night here in Provo, and a lot of times you can take your kids to Fat Cats, which is a bowling alley here, and it will be considerably less if you take them on a Monday. Same thing, Seven Peaks. If you take your kids ice skating there, your family ice skating there, generally on Mondays, it's going to be a reduced rate because it's family night. So there's a lot of kind of like family incentives that go along with living here, which kind of helps out with that cost of living as well that we talked about. And number 9 is simply the job market. You are like really close to a bunch of huge, like really Provo is known as being a startup kind of headquarters, and there are a lot of startup companies that are in and around Salt Lake, yes, but definitely here in Provo too. You're going to see a lot of people with startups. You're close to the Silicon Slopes, which is in Lehi, Utah, and that is, really big tech industry there too. So if you're looking for jobs, there are, lots of jobs here in and around Provo, which, like I mentioned, is a big draw. And then last but not least, I know people that come here to Provo, they absolutely love the Four Seasons. And Provo, you are going to see the Four Seasons here. We are in spring, almost summer. As I'm shooting this video, you can still see we had a lot of snow this year here, and there's still snow on the mountains. It is gorgeous though. It actually snowed last week, and you can see like the grass is really green right now. So the Four Seasons, you're going to absolutely, if you are a fan of fall, I know I am. If you're a fan of fall, you're going to love fall here in Provo. And take a drive, like literally take a drive through Provo Canyon during the fall time. The fall colors will literally knock your socks off because it is just so gorgeous. It's really, really stunning. So if you're a fan of the Four Seasons, Provo, might be a good fit for you as well. So hopefully this gives you an idea really of, you know, different things that you can know about Provo. Again, that location, that proximity to the Provo airport, to Salt Lake. You're 30 minutes away from the Salt Lake City International Airport. You are really close to Brigham Young University, which is here. If you are into the outdoors, so much hiking, so much biking, so much, the ski resorts are nearby. And one thing I didn't touch on, if you are a skier, an avid skier or a snowboarder, and you like the outdoors, lots of people here get a locals pass, and they will get an epic or an icon pass depending on how much skiing or snowboarding they really want to do that year. But those passes can allow you access to the ski resorts, and again, just lots to do here in Provo. So if you are thinking about making a move here to Provo, you're thinking about relocating, feel free to give my team and I a call. We hear from people like you all the time, and we absolutely love it. So if you're thinking about making a move in a week, in a month, or even a year from now, feel free to give us a call, shoot us a text, or send us an email, and it would be our absolute pleasure to connect with you. Take care and have a great one. Bye.